Hello, my name is Darren and welcome to Cyberzaar. In this video we'll be looking at Lightbot. I will take you through all of the levels and explain the logic behind the solutions. Lightbot is a great educational game for learning basic programming concepts. The original Lightbot was available as a Shockwave Flash game, which could be played in a web browser, but since Shockwave Flash has been discontinued, it is generally only available as an app for iPads, Android or Apple Macs with the M1 chip. There are 3 versions of Lightbot. In this video we'll be looking at the free Hour of Code version. The goal of Lightbot is to command a little robot to navigate around a maze and turn on all the lights. On the main menu you can change your character, toggle the volume mute, change your save slots and change your language. So the first level is pretty straightforward. We are on rails here. We don't have a lot of choice other than to do what it tells us to do. In order to light up the blue square, we need to take 2 steps forward and drag that into our main program, and then use the light bulb to light the square. This button allows us to rewind and do the level again. Our robot needs to take 2 steps forwards and turn to their left, which is that one. Another 2 steps forward and turn to their left again, and another 2 steps forward and then switch on the light. Here we have a spring icon, which allows us to jump 1 block high. After the first jump, we need to turn right, jump again, turn right again, jump again, and then switch the light on. Here we are going to move forward, turn left, and then hop up to the blue tile to switch it on. We're going to light the first tile and then use the spring icon to hop off and then work our way around to the other 2. Pretty straightforward if you got this far. We're just going to hop up and work our way around. This one's pretty straightforward, there's not much to explain here. We are going to hop up twice, and then hop off on the other side, get the lower ones, and then finish off with the one on the top left. Adding 2 turns of the same direction allows us to turn 180. Procedures are very useful for containing instructions which you want to repeat. So here we want to walk forward 3 times, switch on the light, then turn left. If we build those instructions in the procedure, our main program can call those instructions whenever it wants by just dragging in a P1 icon. My program would have been slightly more efficient if I had put the turn in the procedure as well. When using procedures, we look for patterns which we need to repeat. Here, we are going to go forward and left, and then forward and right. If we repeat that multiple times, we'll get to the blue tile. So we put the instructions which we want to repeat inside of the procedure. You can see we need to call the procedure 4 times to solve the problem. To solve this one, we are going to have to move forward 3 times and then turn on the tile on the lower, middle and upper levels. So if we put those instructions inside of the procedure, we can just call them when we're in position. I'm going to use procedure 1 to turn on the blue strips in a line. I'm going to use procedure 2 to walk between the blue strips. This is exactly the same principle as the previous level. I'm going to use procedure 1 to turn on the blue lights as I hop up the stairs. I'm going to use procedure 2 to get to the start position for the next sequence, and then procedure 1 and then procedure 2 should finish off the level. I'm going to use procedure 1 to light up the tiles in a straight line, so we can use that 4 times. I'm going to use procedure 2 to hop between the gap in the middle, because I haven't got enough space to put that in my main program. I don't like doing it this way. Procedures should be about repeated instructions, not just somewhere to put instructions because you haven't got enough space. If you tap the icons at the bottom, they will go to the end of whichever part of the program you've got highlighted on the right. I've only got one box in my main program, so I have to use that to call the procedure. My procedure will walk forward, switch on a light bulb, and then call itself, so it just keeps going around and around and around. This is known as an infinite loop, a loop which never ends. Thankfully, Lightbot knows when I've lit up all of the tiles, which will trigger the next level. Here we have a similar solution to the last level. We are going to hop and then light on the tile in an infinite loop. Procedure 1 will contain the instructions to get us into a similar position as to what we are now, which is a tile before the blue corner tile, and then we just loop around that code to finish the level because it is symmetrical. Again, another symmetrical level, so procedure 1 will contain the instructions to get us to the next blue tile, which we just repeat to finish the level. The main program just jumps to procedure 1, which is kind of pointless. I'm going to use procedure 2 to turn on the lights, and then procedure 1 to navigate around the maze. The main program just calls procedure 1, which is kind of pointless again. I'm going to use procedure 2 to turn on the lights in this little corner. I'm going to use procedure 1 to call procedure 2 and then move me to the exact same position in the next corner. Because the maze is symmetrical, I can just keep repeating those instructions to complete the level.